Good afternoon, Standard 9 students. Now, today I have sent you the subject matter for the second internal assessment. The topic is already been given, it has been taken from a horse and two goats. Now, you have completed the first one. Now, this is the second one in this month. So again you will use a A4 size paper. You will copy down whatever has been sent and then you will compile it in the same file in which you have compiled the first assessment. So in one file there will be the matter of 3 assessments. Okay. So today's matter, you will date your work as 12th January 2021. So that is the second internal assessment. Since you are not able to be physically present, and some of you may find it difficult. So I am making you do it at home. And then after I complete the third assessment, then you will have to come and submit all the 3 assessments on one particular day, whichever day I shall be giving you. So this is where the second assessment is concerned. Okay, you are going to write the subject matter like you did the first one, and you will keep it with you. And sometime in between, I will phone you up and ask you to show me your work. You don't send the work to me, but I will be keeping in touch with you to see that whether you have completed or not. Okay. And the date will be 12/1/2021. Okay. So now today, I shall be teaching you a new lesson, an angel in disguise. Okay, first of all, we have to understand the meaning of the lesson. An angel in disguise, first, let me explain what is an angel and what is disguise. So an angel the literal meaning is a supernatural being which has wings, okay, and is supposed to be, in the Christian belief, that they are supposed to be the messenger of God. They move around and they inform God of whatever is happening on the earth, in this world, good or bad. Okay. Now the word angel means, even we call a sweet little child angel. We call children also angels because they are very innocent. They are compared to these angels who are supposed to be the messenger of God. Okay. So their work is to see that no harm comes to another person. Disguise means, if I want to disguise myself, I have to use something to change my entire appearance. So when I hide my real identity, that means I am in disguise. Okay. So now an angel in disguise means, the literal meaning of this topic is based on somebody comes, like if there is any problem faced in your house, especially when there is a financial crisis and something had gone wrong with the business, and then you have to pay the bank a heavy loan and all that, and now you are in great trouble. At that time, somebody comes, a lost relative comes suddenly out of the blues, and he helps your father by giving him money. and says, I have become a very rich man and I do not know what want to do with my wealth. So why don't you take this money and sort out your problems? So he becomes an angel in disguise. So in this story, it is based on a little girl who is deceased. Her name is Maggie, and she is being taken care by Joe Thompson, a wheelwright, a person who repairs wheels. And his wife was not in favor of this little girl. But as time passes on, then this little girl had brought joy, peace, and happiness in Joe Thompson's married life. Before her arrival, Joe Thompson and his wife, though they were together, but they were not happy. But this little girl had brought in joy, happiness, and love into their lives. So in this story, Maggie becomes an angel in disguise. Now, how the story progresses, it is like this. Now, in certain people's life, idleness, vice, and intemperance had done their miserable work. Now, when we look at these words, an idle mind is a devil man's workshop. He will always try to plan something negative. He will conspire, and he will become very dangerous and disastrous. Likewise, people who have got bad habits, smoking, drinking, gambling. Now these are the vices that makes the man or a woman to lose their senses, and they become very arrogant, they become very quarrelsome, they start abusing and so, and then this behavior, these are all negative things which finally showed its true results. And what was the true result? That the lady had died. And the dead mother lay cold and still amid her wretched children. She had fallen upon the threshold of her own door in a drunken fit, and died in the presence of her frightened little ones. So now the story begins with that there was a lady who, while coming home under the influence of liquor, she was drunk, and as she was coming home, in the entrance of her house, of her door, she had fallen. So when she had fallen, she died. Now the author writes, amidst her wretched children, in front of her frightened children. He uses these adjectives for these children. Now wretched children means unfortunate children who are being ill-treated by their mother, or the mother must be abusing them, beating them up, not giving them proper clothes to wear, not giving them proper food to eat. So the children know when their mother comes, what kind of treatment they are going to receive from her. So they were already frightened when they saw their mother entering the door. And now the mother tripped and fell in a drunken state, and she had died. So now there is something about the mother. Now, the author is now describing something about the lady who fell at the entrance of her house door. Death touches the spring of our common humanity. Now, inside us, okay, like after the lady died, the neighbors or everyone was touched with sympathy. People felt sorry for the lady who had died. This woman had been despised, scoffed at, and angrily denounced by nearly every man, woman, and child in the village. Now, the description of this lady who died, what kind of a lady she was. She did not have a very friendly atmosphere in the village. People hated her. People shunned her. People angrily, literally chasing her out. She was not liked by the villagers or by the people living in the village. Even men, women, and children. So, could you imagine what kind of a lady she was, that she was the most hated person in the village? Nobody liked her. But we are human beings. We have a sense of humanity. No matter whatever the lady was, she was quarrelsome, she was an alcoholic, she used to abuse, fight, she was dirty. But when she died, the neighbors all came to see her. Now, in her tumble down house, that means she had a broken down house, it was only the roof that could prevent the summer heat and the winter cold. So everyone knew her financial status. She was a lady living a life of poverty. So some of the ladies brought in clothes which was suitable for a funeral. Okay. So, and some brought food because her children were starving. Now she was a poor lady, she was not working. So she was, like the people knew that the children may not have any food to eat. So some of them brought suitable clothes for the funeral and some of them have brought food because these children were starving and there were 3 of them. Okay, then I shall continue with the next session. Then I shall discuss about the 3 children. Thank you.